Hey everyone, Ronak this side. I hope you all are doing well. So let's see the problem of the day. So the problem here is we have to find the minimum element after replacement with digit sum. Okay. So what we have to do, we are given an error like here we are 10, 12, 13 and 14, and now what we have to do, you are given an integer array nums. You replace each element in nums with the sum of its digits. By you have to replace each digit in nums with the sum of their digits. I mean, 10 gets replaced with 1 plus 0, 12 gets replaced with 1 plus 2, 13 gets replaced with 1 plus 3, 14 gets replaced with 1 plus 4. Okay, and what it gonna become 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Okay, so and return the minimum element in nums after all replacement. After doing all replacement, we have to return the minimum. So here we got the minimum. Okay, what gonna be the brute force approach? So you can first convert this and then search for the minimum. So the time considered there gonna be 2n, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna create the sum, gonna track the minimum on the same loop. Okay, so how we're gonna do, just for every items in nums, we let's consider the first consider the minimum is int max. So what we're gonna do, how we're gonna calculate this sum, we just gonna write it over the while loop, and we are going to do while it is greater than 0. We just gonna have a variable temp that gonna contain the last digit of it, and do the it equal to it by 10, and sum equal to sum plus temp, I mean the last we extracted, and that's the while loop. And for this we have to track the minimum. So minimum equal to min of the current sum, the sum of current item, comma the global item, the global minimum. Okay, so let's try to run the pseudocode and see how it gonna work. So we have 10, so first it equal to 10, sum equal to 0. So here sum equal to 0, it equal to 10, it module temp equal to it module 10, that is 0, and it equal to it divide 10, that gonna become 1, and sum equal to sum plus temp, that is sum plus 10 equal to 0, I mean 0 plus 0. And now again it is greater than 0, so again extract the it temp. Now temp equal to temp gonna become this modulo temp, so this gonna become 1, and it equal to it divided by 10, so this gonna 1 divided by 10 gonna become 0. So now temp equal to 1, sum equal to sum plus temp, sum equal to 1. Now it is equal to 0, so we gonna move out that while loop, and sum equal to 1. So the minimum here is the global minimum restore equal to minimum of 1 comma int max, so that gonna become 1. Now let's move to the next item. The next item is 12, so it equal to 12, sum equal to 0, temp equal to extract the last from it, that is 2, and then divide it, I mean remove the last. After sum equal to sum plus temp, that is 2, and now it is greater than 0, so again extract the last, and temp equal to last of it, which is 1, and divided by 10, that gonna become 0, and again add the temp, that gonna become 1, so this gonna become 3. So the sum equal to 3, and after finishing the while loop, the minimum of sum and minimum, sum equal to 3, minimum equal to 1, the minimum of 1 comma 3 gonna again become 1. Now let's do for similarly, we have do, if we do for 13, we just gonna extract sum equal to 0, we just gonna extract the last, add the last, and remove this, and again extract the last, remove this and add the last, so it gonna become 4, and 1 is less than 4, so minimum again gonna become 1. And now for the last item 1 4, and 1 4, extract the last 4 and divide it by 10, I mean remove the last item and add 4, 0 plus 4. Now extract the last in temp, that is 1, so temp gonna become 1, and it divide the it by 10, that gonna become 0, and again the add the temp, so that gonna become 5, and minimum of 1 comma 1 comma 5 again gonna become 1. So at the last we have to return the answer, return minimum. So what we have to do is just for int every item on nums, what we're gonna do is we have to create an int mini equal to int max, and initialize another variable called sum equal to 0 while it is greater than 0. What we're gonna do is sum equal to it modulo 10, so let's add the last item from sum and remove the last item from it, equal to divided by 10, and answer and mini equal to minimum of sum and the global mini, and just return the mini. Let's see if it's working or not. So here we go, we got a perfectly fine code. Let's submit the code and see if our test case gonna pass or not. Okay, so every test case gets passed. So if we analyze the time complexity here, so the outer for loop is equal to n, so time complexity equal to big O of n times inner while loop is number of digits on at every item. So the total time complexity gonna become number big of number of digit on total, in big of number of digits in total array. I mean it contain 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 digit. Okay, so here it gonna become 8. So here the time complexity space complexity is equal to big of 1. We are not using any extra space, so that time complexity and space complexity of the code. I hope you like this video. Make sure to subscribe to Tensor and feel free to ask any doubts in comment. Till then, keep smiling, keep coding.